Okay, let's go.
You'd think this was Seedance, or maybe Veo, or one of the other big names.
Nope.
It's not. This is MidJourney Video. And even without an official API or voice, it just hit top 5 globally, right up there with the best. To say MidJourney was just for static images, turns out it's now moving better than half the field. The movement is cinematic, the style locking unreal. And today, I'll show you how it works. Plus 5 of the freshest, most cinematic styles are found inside. But first, who the hell am I? I'm Joris. I press buttons most people shouldn't and then turn the results into a show. This is ArtificialAnalysis, the channel where we test, build and occasionally break weird workflows and even weirder tools. And yeah, if you're already inside the ArtificialAnalysis school, consider this your field report. Let's get into it. So, MidJourney. You know it, you've seen it, and your friends probably made some unsettling portraits of you with it. But now, the Image King wants to make videos, and surprisingly they're kind of amazing. This isn't another static to slide animation tool. MidJourney Video is actually good at motion, and not just any motion. We're talking hands, heads, hair, emotional expressions, the stuff most models still bungle. The trade-off? It's image to video only. You first generate a still frame, and only then you can animate it. No text to video wizardry yet, no audio, and yes, MidJourney's censorship is still very parental guidance, and there's no public API either. So if you're dreaming about chaining this to your N8N workflow, you'll need something like goapi.ai and a bit of duct tape. But the quality, the consistency, the control over style is ridiculous. And here's the real trick. After your initial 5-second clip, you can extend it up to 4 times, adding around 4 seconds each for a total of 21 seconds. And you can choose between low motion or high motion settings. So whether you want a slow scenic glide or an action-packed movement, totally up to you. And creators on Reddit say it keeps character consistently, shockingly well across these extensions. That, which can be looped or extended infinitely with this neat trick of grabbing final frames, re-uploading and extending again. It's basically a never-ending reel. The real trick up its sleeve though, something no other model nails like this one, style consistency. Alright, so let's talk benchmarks, because MidJourney is not just posting pretty pictures, it's fighting for a crown. According to ArtificialAnalysis, the website that I showed you in the previous video, it's currently ranked number 5 overall in the image to video category, and it's tied with Kling 2.0, which by the way used to dominate this list, and it's beating Runway Gen-4. Yeah, only Seedance version 1 and Google's Veo 3 score higher right now, but not by much. MidJourney is holding its own, and it just launched. The numbers don't lie. MidJourney isn't just vibing, it's competing, and that changes everything. But here's the twist. What makes MidJourney really dangerous is that style consistency. Alright, first up, style consistency. Thanks to those magical SREF codes, you can lock in a vibe across scenes like never before. Second, movement. I'm talking actual, natural movement. Hands, facial expressions, subtle motion, no jittery limbs or noodle arms. Third, camera work. MidJourney gives you gorgeous tracking shots, beautiful cinematic pans, really stuff that looks like it came from a 20,000 pound rig. And finally, visual fidelity. The quality is unreal. If you freeze frame any second, it's basically a painting. And fifth, this one's underrated. You can actually choose how much movement you want. Low motion if you want it painterly calm, high motion if you want a cinematic blast. Total control. But hey, no model is perfect. We've seen this before. Let's start with the censorship. You can't show violence, no gore, no IP characters, no intellectual property. Even stylized stuff sometimes get nerfed. Second, there's no voice or sound baked in. Veo 3 has that edge. You'll need to add voiceover separately or run it through a system that creates audio. Third, there's no official API. So if you want to automate anything, you'll need to use that third party like goapi.ai. Still, even with those downsides, the core product is stupidly powerful, especially once you learn how to tame it. MidJourney Video isn't plug and play, it's image first then automation, and that's actually where the magic lives. So here's what you do. Write your prompt like usual, but add the special sauce at the end, the SREF style reference code. That code locks in your visual style. Think of it like picking a camera lens. Basically, it won't just affect color, it shapes the mood of the entire animation. Once the image is generated, you'll get the shiny new Animate button. Tempting, I know. Now here's where it splits. Auto mode is like giving the director's chair to an AI intern on acid. It's weird, but it works. Manual mode is where you choreograph the scene, select frames, tweak timing, more control, slightly more effort. Once the video is done rendering, boom, you've got a a short film. Choose your favorite clip, download it, cry tears of joy. Bonus tip, before you burn all your credits experimenting, go to midlibrary.io, a beautiful, unofficial archive of style. Browse all the SREF codes without needing a MidJourney account, but be warned though, it's a proper rabbit hole and you'll fall into it, believe me. Some of those styles are a little too good, don't say I didn't warn you. No copyright. These little codes let you lock a visual style, and it stays locked. Not just the colors, but the whole cinematic vibe. It's like giving AI a director, costume designer, and a cinematographer all in one string of numbers. This is what turns MidJourney from a toy into a tool. And once that API drops, and they will drop it, a full style consistent video automation is on the table. Perfect for shorts, trailers, music videos, or whatever strange internet art you're about to make. I've dropped all the SREF codes we're using today in the comments, along with the link to midlibrary.io. And of course our school community, automation allies, if you want to swap prompts, workflows, or just memes. Alright, let's get into the styles. First up, it's like Pixar took mushrooms and forgot their budget. If Studio Ghibli had a baby with a bottle of moon juice and raised it in the mushroom city, you'd get this. This is one of my absolute favorite styles right now. Whimsical Dreamscapes, SREF 999053802. It's pastel chaos in the best possible way. Think levitating boats, cloud gardens, and gravity-defying geometry. I mean, where are these people even walking to? And what are these boats floating on? It doesn't matter, it looks phenomenal. Here's the prompt I use, and here's the animated result. Watch the camera tilt, the movement of the clouds, even the subtle light shift. MidJourney nails the mood. It's like dream logic, except now you can export it in 16:9. This style is perfect for fantasy YouTube intros, trippy music videos, or if you're that friend who says, my dreams are like movies. Cool, prove it. And next up, we're dialing up the chaos. It's color overload, and your retinas may never recover. So right off the bat, this one hits different. It's like getting punched in the face by a vaporwave bassline, but in a good way. This is Psychedelic Neon Vortex, SREF 3290804603. It's what happens when Hotline Miami, a synthwave vinyl, and a bottle of LSD end up in the blender. And I love it. It's chaotic, it's dangerous, it's completely unusable in PowerPoint, which means it's perfect for everything else. Here's the prompt I used. And look at the video output, the neon flicker, the rain distortion, the way the camera tracks her movement. MidJourney went full VHS hallucination mode. This style screams edgy Instagram reels, music drops, or your next crypto cult promo. Just kidding. Unless you're into that, of course. Pair it with retro synths, and boom, your audience is hypnotized. Possibly confused, but definitely intrigued. Okay, breathe, hydrate. Because the next style is gonna take us from neon chaos to something a bit more folksy. If Wes Anderson curated a fashion magazine, or mushrooms, I imagine this is what the cover would look like. This is Photofolk Whimsy, SREF 35200799203. It's all editorial fantasy. Think ceramic masks, faded felt, and awkward but beautiful poses. Think of stuff that gets featured in a Scandinavian design blog you cannot pronounce. And here's the prompt I used to trigger this art house fever dream. The movement is soft, deliberate, like a character from a short film in a meadow. This one's perfect for poetry readings, avant-garde fashion videos, or that folky lo-fi EP you're too scared to release. Use it to make your audience cry or wonder if you're okay. Either way, it's absolutely powerful. But don't get too cozy, because the next one's about to pull your nostalgia triggers in full vintage color. Imagine a 1960s sci-fi movie had a baby with a Y2K fashion ad, and then fed that baby way too much synth pop. This is RetroPop Dynamics SREF 7050. It's bold, it's blocky, it's got more attitude than your niece's Instagram bio. We're talking color block, chrome eyebrows, and that unmistakable vibe of did I just watch an ad or astral project from Milan Fashion Week? Look at the movement. It's not chaotic, it's stylized. Like the camera knows it's being watched. Use this style when you want your short film to scream, I have taste, but also unresolved dreams of being a model, like I do. Anyway, it's weird, it's wonderful, it's everything Apple Vision Pro wishes it was. RetroPop Dynamics, because sometimes your visuals deserve a little ego. Now, if you've ever wanted to turn your AI clips into something that looks like it was discovered inside a forgotten monastery, this one's for you. This is Enchanted Vintage Depictions, SREF 28675999400. And it's not just aesthetic, it's basically Baroque meets Blender. And it nails that painterly realism, subtle motion, parchment hues, a touch of religious drama, all without needing a choir on retainer. Honestly, it feels like a moving tapestry. Great for historical edits, fantasy narrations, or even a moody music video if your band's name is something like Velvet Pilgrims or something or other. And if your shorts channel wants to look like it was painted by Caravaggio, scripted by Tolkien, and edited on Da Vinci's lunch break, this is your style. Alright, let's step back for a second, yeah? What we are looking at here, style locking, movement consistency, cinematic fidelity. It's just the start. Once unofficial APIs like goapi.ai open the gates wide, and they already kind of have with talking full automation. Imagine, you've got a Notion table full of prompts, Animate picks them up, styles get locked in with an SREF, images are generated, animations are rendered, shorts uploaded while you're still in the damn shower. That's not a dream, that's a fucking Tuesday. It's the perfect moment to build something. If you're a storyteller, a marketeer, a meme goblin, whatever, these tools just gave you a shortcut to cinema. And if you're not excited right now, you're probably not paying attention. Alright, if your brain's buzzing with ideas right now, good. Links are in the description. midlibrary.io, browse every style before you generate, midjourney.com if you somehow still don't have an account, and obviously our school community. That's where we build this madness together. AI, N8N, weird workflows, you name it. Subscribe if you're building with this stuff. Like the video if your imagination just did a backflip. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a Mushroom City to animate. See you in the next video.